How to take a beating. I wanted nothing more than to pound Horst into a German pancake. But while the Nazis would give you a medal for punching and kicking your comrades, they'd sack you for attacking a superior officer. And, like it or not, that's what Horst was to me in the Hitler Youth. And I wanted to stay in the Hitler Youth, needed to stick around as a spy, so I swallowed my bile. Horst grinned. It was as though he could see me doing the math of our relationship, could read my powerlessness to fight back. Horst gave Fritz another kick just because he knew I hated it and couldn't stop him. Above all else, a boy must learn to be beaten, Horst said, quoting Nazi scripture again. There is no place in Germany for peaceful thinkers and physical degenerates. I vowed right then and there that one day I was going to teach Horst how to take a beating. But not today. Today I swallowed my rage and helped Fritz to his feet, hoping I hadn't called too much attention to myself. And you, Horst said. He poked Fritz in the chest, hard, but his voice was soft. Someday, when you truly believe in that uniform you're wearing, you won't hesitate. You'll burn books. You'll turn in your parents. You'll give your life for Germany. And on that day, you'll finally understand the freedom, the joy that comes with giving yourself completely to the Führer. A government truck rattled up on the cobblestone street, and two older Hitler Youth boys jumped out of the passenger door before it had even come to a stop. The two boys wore the special insignia that marked them as the SRD, the Hitler Youth's patrol force. The SRD were like junior secret police officers, the Hitler Youth equivalent of the Gestapo, and just as scary. Like the special Hitler Youth Army, Navy, and Marine divisions, the SRD was one of the groups you could apply for after you graduated from the young folk. Most SRD went on to become secret police. Horst snapped to attention, and so did the rest of us. "Young folk," one of the SRD boys said. "You are needed at once. A British plane has been shot down just outside Berlin. A parachute was spotted, but no pilot has been recovered. Your help is needed to search the countryside. You are to board the truck immediately." A British pilot on the run in the countryside right outside the city? Fear for his capture made my heart hammer in my chest, but that had to be nothing compared to the real terror he must be feeling right now. If he was caught, he'd be tortured and killed. How long could he hide out from the SS patrols? And if he did elude them, how would he avoid a dozen or more Hitler Youth crawling through the woods and fields looking for him? The boys in my troop were already clambering for the truck, thrilled to have real work to do for the fatherland. So much for the rest of the school day. The Hitler Youth had won out over academics yet again. I glanced back down the street, trying to figure out what to do. I had to get word to my parents. They had helped Allied soldiers and spies get out of Berlin before, but the truck was turning around. Boys were filling the benches in back. "Michael, come on," Fritz called from the truck. I took Fritz's outstretched hand and climbed into the truck just as it rumbled off, leaving behind the bonfire of books. There wasn't time to get word to my parents. I was just going to have to save the British pilot myself.